friends! Welcome back to my channel. This is raraskpopspot. 안녕하세요 친구들. 내 채널에 다시 오신 것을 환영합니다. 이것은 raraskpopspot. And I have my star sweater on because in this video we are reacting to The Star Chapter Together, which is Tomorrow by Together's latest comeback. And I keep telling myself that I'm gonna stop doing this. Every time I do a 4 a.m. comeback reaction, I'm like, I'm never doing that again. And here I am doing it again. Do I have to react right at 4 a.m. when the album comes out in my time zone? No, I could wait until later in the day, but what is the fun in that? Why would I do that when I could wake up at 3:45 in the morning, set up my camera, react when I'm half asleep, and then go back to bed for an hour and a half before waking up for work? So anyway, if you are returning to raraskpopspot and you have watched my other comeback reactions from the past, then you know what we're doing here. If you are new here, hi, welcome, thanks for being here. I live in the central time zone in America, so most comebacks come out at 4 o'clock in the morning for me. So I guess it's like my commitment to the bit. I wake up at 4 a.m. and I react to the comeback. I feel like my reactions are more genuine because I'm not fully awake, I don't know. But I will wake up, I will start by watching the music video first, I'll react to that, and then I will listen to the full comeback and react to each song silently, because it is 4 o'clock in the morning and I live with my family and I am not trying to wake everyone in my house up. So that's how it works for my comeback reactions, and then I will later in the day, after I've listened to the comeback another time, I'll come back and I'll record my final thoughts and actually talk about what I think of each song. So that is how this video will be structured. I guess I need to do my timestamp proof. Hang on. Okay, here we are, July 20th. You can see there, it's highlighted. It's July 20th, and it is... what time is it? 8:52 p.m. in my time zone. Okay, so my first thoughts on this comeback before listening to any of it, obviously, would be that the comeback trailer that was released first, I thought was very emotional and very nostalgic. It had a lot of callbacks to pieces from Nap of a Star and pieces from older TXT music videos. It connected really strongly to TXT's lore, which I really appreciate. I think that TXT's lore and the Star Seekers and all of the stuff that goes into that is so cool. I love their universe that they have, that they play into with each of their comebacks. So I thought that the trailer for this comeback was just very cinematic, very emotional, very nostalgic. It made me very excited for this comeback. TXT is a group that is super special to me. They are the very first K-pop group that I ever got into, so I literally would not be here making this video right now without having discovered them 2 years ago. The highlight medley, like for each of the songs, it seems like this is going to be a very mature sound from Tomorrow by Together with this comeback. It sounds consistent with the direction that they've been heading in recent comebacks, but also it sounds different than what they've done in the past, if that makes sense. I'm really excited because we get a solo from each member in this comeback and then 3 group songs. So I am really excited. I don't think they've ever done solo songs before, so I think that's really cool. And I am very intrigued about the music video for the title track, Beautiful Strangers, because the 2 music video previews have made it seem like it's a very action-oriented music video. So we will see how I wind up reacting to it. I am overall just very excited. I have not done a comeback reaction for Tomorrow by Together before. I've only done comeback reactions for 17, so this is a little bit new for me, and I am just very excited for this comeback. I have been highly anticipating this one. I am going to try to get hopefully close to 7 hours of sleep right now, and then I'll wake up, listen to the comeback, and then I'm going back to sleep for a little bit before work. I think that's it for my intro. Good morning, friends and aliens. Where is my thumb? Oh, there it is. Okay, here I am, awake and wanting to go back to bed. However, you can see here I committed to the bit once again. It is Monday, July 21st. And the camera does something weird here, but I mean, you can see before it focuses that it is 3:58 a.m. I know that I said that I was a wired headphone girly for life, but I did upgrade to wireless headphones. Okay, music video reaction first. Okay, we've got the opening. They're running, they're in a field. This scared me. When it cut to all of these crazy sounds, scared the crap out of me. Alright, we're opening with a car. We've got some shoulder wiggles. Immediately got the shoulder wiggle stamp of approval. Oh, a hand heart. Oh, I guess because they're doing it for love. Okay. In true TXT music video fashion, someone is running for their life. I think my biggest question here is, why do I look so confused or concerned? We have officially advanced from shoulder wiggles to really bad chair dancing, so I think it's safe to say that I'm enjoying this song. We've got some head nods. I think this is really what I was waiting for, was like this dance break kind of moment for the beat to really drop. Here I literally say dance break eats. And it's true, Tomorrow by Together's dance breaks in the chorus are always my favorite part of any of their comebacks. At this point, I think it was safe to say that I was fully into the song. I did get very creeped out by the cat people here. However, this moment of all 5 of them laying together, clearly I found very sweet. Some more really bad chair dancing. I only know the one move, okay? Don't make fun of me. I actually can't believe I put this on the internet. Anyway, I was minding my own business. The fan dropped and scared the shit out of me. I am locked in. I am laser focused. I am acting like I am going to be tested on this material later. I just thought that this part of the music video was pretty sick, and we did in fact unlock a new version of dancing. Not really sure why I felt like I needed to copy Yeonjun running here, but anyway, as we wrapped up the music video, that car crash scene scared me, kind of took me out of it, but the way that they were laughing together in the outro I thought was very sweet, and I overall really enjoyed this music video. Okay, here I am saying that I loved the song, and the music video was very intense. It was very action-packed, just like the previews kind of indicated that it would be, but overall it gets 2 thumbs up from me, and now we will move into the rest of the comeback. Everyone, please enjoy my stellar miming skills here as I tried to figure out a way to symbolize upside down kiss. I don't know why I think that my reaction to the intro of this song is so funny, but I cannot stop laughing at myself watching the furrowed brow and the weird little dancing that I'm doing. Miming is my specialty. Here I am about to try to figure out if I thought that Yeonjun said shit or not. This was my reaction to hearing the chorus for the first time, and I'm just gonna let my reaction speak for itself. Continuing to let my shock and disbelief speak for me, I was just trying to figure out who I thought was singing the lower notes here. Big fan of Yeonjun's verse here. And by the outro, I was just singing right along. Okay, if my reaction didn't indicate it or make it clear enough, I really liked it. It woke me up as it started playing. Overall, 2 thumbs up. Next we have Beautiful Strangers, but this time without the music video. Hey, if you did not know by now, I am a very big fan of this song. If I had not made it clear enough yet, I'm a very big fan of this song. Would you still love me if I was an octopus? Oh, she is deep in it now. Look, the eyes are closed, the hand on the heart, she is in it. Oh my god, the dancing's getting worse. Oh, and look at the face, Okay, she's like so into it, you guys. Oh, she's singing along? Oh my god, okay. Okay, more bad dancing. Okay, alright, this song has taken a hold of her. No, really? I'm watching this back and I'm laughing at myself. I'm so into it. It's kind of endearing, actually, how into this song I am. Did you know and were you aware that I loved this song? Anyway, I think that it gets better every time you listen to it. Next we have Ghost Girl, which I was very excited about just based on the highlight preview. Okay, here we have general reaction to the intro of the song. I'm not sure what scared me there, but then Yeonjun started singing and a smile crossed my face, so clearly I seem to be into it from the start. The shoulder wiggle stamp of approval! Very highly sought after and coveted by most songs on every comeback reaction that I do. Oh my god, she's an octopus again. Okay. Oh, but she really thought that it was cute. Why am I calling myself she? Anyway, thought it was cute when Yeonjun was like, "You're the one that I don't want to lose." And then the way that he was singing changed. Oh, he said "in my bed." Okay, this is getting a little bit chaotic. Let me get back on track. Okay, anyway, I think it's pretty clear that I like this song. I'm dancing to it a lot. It's one that I'm able to pick up on the English lyrics quickly and sing along to very quickly. So that's always a good sign as well that I'm going to... What are you doing? What is that? Okay, well, back on track. More bad dancing. Anyway, it's always good when I feel like I can sing along to the song just right after listening to it for the very first time. Anyway, sorry this is getting a little bit unhinged. Please enjoy my reaction to the outro of the song here. Loved it. Loved it? Loved it? I guess clearly I loved it. Sunday Driver, let's go. Please. Oh my god, look at the way my face changes as soon as Soobin starts singing. I mean, that's actually kind of cute. The smile that... Oh! Okay, into the song, clearly. Into the song. I don't even really have anything to add here. I just need y'all to see the way my dancing progresses in this part. It's like something takes over my body. It's like I've been possessed. I don't know how it can possibly just keep getting worse and worse, but it does somehow. Wait. This is probably my favorite part of the reaction because I started doing this little dance and then I'm like, wait a second, this feels familiar. And then I realized that it was from Wednesday and then I'm like, yeah, whatever, we're just gonna keep going. And I just think that's, I don't know, I thought that was very funny. Maybe I'm the only one laughing at myself, but oh, this one's new. Wait a second, what is this? Oh my god, okay. Oh, looks like the darkness was trying to claim me here for a second, but it's okay. We rallied. Here we go. And I think we're getting close to the outro. Yes, here we go. This would be my little reaction to the outro. Just the two of us. It was very cute. I loved this song. I loved all of the songs. Ah, yes, my one thing to add here would be that I thought the song was very dancey. Okay, next up we have Dance With You. I feel like I would say that maybe this song from the comeback surprised me the most. I feel like Kai is the member that stepped the most outside of his comfort zone with his solo for this comeback. If there is one thing that I'm gonna do that you can count on in comeback reactions, it's that if there is an English lyric that can be acted out or mimed, I'm going to do it, apparently. I don't think I've said it yet for this song, but I was into this one as well, clearly. Hey, so what the heck am I doing here? Does anyone want to take any guesses? My thinking fingers made an appearance for half a second here, and I would love to know what I was thinking about before the song distracted me and sucked me back in. Okay, and anyway, here you can enjoy my little reaction to the ending part of the song. I feel like I started to maybe lose energy around this point in the comeback reaction, but anyway, another dancey song, clearly. Dance With You. Is that punny? I don't know. Okie dokie. And next we have Take My Half. Very immediately after the song started, I could tell that this was clearly a vibe change from Dance With You, and I adjusted my energy level accordingly. I think that it's actually so sweet that for most of these songs, anytime they start singing, it brings a smile to my face. So anyway, K-pop really does make me happy, and that sounds cheesy, but it's true. And then, oh, okay, I think this is where the music really, like the instrumentals started to come in, and clearly, you guessed what I'm gonna say, I am into it. Oh, we've got some more miming, and then at this point, I think, like, the emotions of the song really started to get to me, and you can just genuinely see how emotional I am. At this moment, I actually did almost start to cry, and I did not understand why. That felt kind of like a silly reaction to have to the song, but I just really loved this one. Okay, actually, I think a lot of things were hitting me all at once at this point in the song. Beomgyu's voice is incredible. You can hear the emotion in his voice as he's singing. The lyrics themselves are very emotional. And the instrumentals of this song are insane. I love this song so much. Like, words can't really, the nodding here, there we go. The nodding here explains it. I can't really put it into words how much I love this song. It is so incredibly good. I literally needed a second at the end of the song to kind of process how overwhelmed I was by my emotions, because it's not very often that I feel like a song moves me the way that this one did. Moving on again, next we have Bird of Night. Okay, getting into the intro of this song, once again, Taehyun starts singing, I start smiling. I really like the piano in the intro part of the song. At this point, the rest of the instruments came in, and I started enjoying the song even more than I did just upon the opening lines. I also really liked the oh part right here, because it kind of like staggers in your headphones and actually feels like it's moving up and down as you're listening, so I thought that that was really cool. I wonder what I was thinking about here. I can't remember anymore. I feel like I would consider this song to be kind of dancey, the same way that Sunday Driver and Dance With You were, but this one also had a more chill vibe, and so I really like the way that it balanced those two things throughout. Overall, I really did enjoy this song. It was not exactly what I was expecting, and it surprised me in a good way. Okay, and we are finally to the end of this chaos. I am so sorry. Anyway, here is Song of the Stars. I like how I moved with each strum of the guitar in the intro. I think that that was very, I don't know, I'm about to fall back asleep of me. But then we get a smile and a little dance as they really start to sing. Once again, another one where I quickly picked up on the English lyrics. It's always fun for me to be able to sing along. I think that this part of the song is so fun, and it really does, like, in your mind you can picture doing this in the crowd at the concert. You can really see everyone just kind of waving along to this part of the song, and I clearly I was very into this one. I like this one a lot. I think it was a strong close to the end of the album. Oh no, she's hugging herself again. I don't think I did that since Raindrops by Soomgon, so anyway, feeling a little bit emotional. And then this would be me pretending to hold up a flashlight once again, like I'm in the audience at a concert. Really just enamored with how beautiful and emotional this one was. And with that, we have reached the end of my live reactions. Alright, it is now later in the day. On the 21st, I have listened to the comeback a second time. I've taken some notes on some of my thoughts to share now that I've had a chance to listen to it twice, and we are just quickly going to talk through in more detail what I actually think about these songs. First, the Killa walked so that Upside Down Kiss could run, and I stand by that very strongly. Upside Down Kiss is hot. I specifically made the mistake of looking up the English translation for Upside Down Kiss, and maybe I wish that I had not done that. Yeonjun, I see you contributing lyrics to this one. I did love the overall vibe and beat of Upside Down Kiss. I think it was a pretty strong opener for the comeback. It was a good song. It was, yeah, I like this one a lot. It was good. The second song on the track list was Beautiful Strangers, which was the title track for this comeback. I felt like this one was very classically Tomorrow by Together. It actually felt a little bit reminiscent of Deja Vu for me from their comeback last April, I think it was, the Minisode 3 Tomorrow comeback. It felt like Beautiful Strangers could be sisters with Deja Vu. It is a title track that I feel like keeps getting better every time I listen to it. I think that's obviously good for a title track to be one that you want to keep coming back to. The music video included incredible choreography, which I feel like come to expect from Tomorrow by Together. They consistently have really strong choreo. And the music video itself was pretty emotional. I feel like most Tomorrow by Together music videos are kind of more on the emotional side, but if there's one thing you can count on, they are always going to be running, more than likely going to be a car, someone's going to be driving. No one fell off a bike this time, I don't think. I haven't watched it since the one time I watched it this morning, but I feel like there's a few things you can always count on in TXT music videos, and this one like checked most of the boxes for that. Overall, I just really loved Beautiful Strangers. I think that they really delivered on this title track, and I think it was a super strong title for this comeback specifically. I think it does a really good job of representing the overall vibe that they're trying to showcase with this comeback, so I really liked it. I think it might be my favorite group song from this comeback. I really did love Song of the Star as well, but I think Beautiful Strangers might be my favorite of the group songs anyway. Now we will segue into my thoughts on each of the solo tracks from the album, because the next 5 songs on the track list are solos from each of the members. Ghost Girl is the 3rd song off of the album, and it is Yeonjun solo, and it is really just such a chill and sexy kind of vibe, I would say, for this song. I think that this was a really good solo for Yeonjun. I think that it really suited him really well. I will say I just am like generally a pretty big fan of the idea of a ghost girl coming to take your soul. I think that maybe it's because I'm still just in my like K-pop Demon Hunter era, or maybe it's because I have such a strong background in reading, such a strong love for reading and fantasy and things like that, but I just really liked the general idea of the song. I think it was really fun. And I also really loved the instrumentals for this song. Instrumentally, it was a very strong song as well. I did not realize until the second time I listened to it that it was actually produced by Youngblood. And Youngblood is someone who I saw in concert years ago before he kind of became super big the way he is now. But I think that that was super cool that Youngblood actually helped produce this song. And I need to actually listen to it again knowing this now, because I haven't listened to it a 3rd time knowing this knowledge. So I think it's really, really cool that he helped produce this one for Yeonjun, and I just think it was a really good song. I really liked it. 2 thumbs up for Ghost Girl. 4th on the track list was Sunday Driver, which is Soobin solo, and this was just such a sweet and fun song. It really did perfectly capture, I think, the feeling of wanting to go for a Sunday drive with your windows down and just letting the wind blow through your car and just playing your music super loud. I think that it really captured that essence really well. I really liked that they picked this upbeat song for Soobin to sing. I think that it suited him really well. I think maybe all of the solos suited each of them really well, but I was really glad that Soobin got this one. It truly feels like a tiny rom-com told from start to finish in one 3-minute song. I think that it could play in a cute little K-drama. I could see it almost as an OST. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it was just a very sweet song. Moving into the second half of the comeback, we have the 5th song on the track list, which was Heuning Kai's solo called Dance With You. And I just want to know why so many songs off of this comeback are so hot. Dance With You, I would say, is another song with a really sexy vibe to it. And I feel like Tomorrow by Together are really trying to show us a more mature side to their music with this comeback. And this was definitely another good dancey type song. I would say this one also has a good like moving and grooving little vibe to it, so I enjoyed this one as well. I feel like this comeback reaction might actually be kind of boring because I enjoyed all of the songs. I think this was an interesting solo for Kai. I feel like this is a style of song that he's never really done before as an artist, so I feel like he was really sort of pushing his creative boundaries with this one a little bit maybe. But I thought it was good. I liked it a lot. The 6th song on the track list is Take My Half, which is Beomgyu solo, and this one was hands down 100% my favorite solo off of the album. It might be my favorite song off of the album, I don't know. It's tough to choose between this one and Beautiful Strangers, but this one was so good, so good. It was beautiful and emotional, and the instrumentals of this song were insane. I loved everything about this song. Just the message of the song, you can take my half, I've always been made half of you anyway, really resonated with me so much. Like, this song just made me feel so emo. I don't know a better way to explain it. Also, love to see Beomgyu in his producer era. I saw that Beomgyu was credited as helping produce the song as well as write it. And I love it. I love it so, so much. It might be my favorite. I don't know. I think it might be. Beautiful Strangers is good. Song of the Star, also good. But Take My Half, man, I don't know. I don't think I can move on from it. It made me feel the same way that Raindrops did from 17's most recent comeback, Seungkwan's solo. And I think my reaction for that one was literally, IDK, 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 this might be my fave. That's how I feel about this one. That's how I feel about this one. So, well done, Beomgyu. Well done. I loved it. Loved it. The 7th song on the track list is Bird of Night, which was Taehyun's solo. And I love Taehyun's voice so much just in general, but I think that the lyrics of this song are really what got me the most. Yes, his singing was beautiful, but this was another Tomorrow by Together song about the anxiety of growing up, but feeling less alone in those worries because it's something that the members of Tomorrow by Together are experiencing and going through as well. And I know that Taehyun also helped write the lyrics for Quarter Life from their Minisode 3 Tomorrow comeback from last year. And the songs have similar vibes, and he's just here for every MOA experiencing similar emotions related to the hardships of becoming an adult. So I think that this type of music is really important for MOAs. I think it's really topical. These types of thoughts and worries and anxieties and stuff are really something that I definitely think about probably on a daily basis. If not daily, just something that I definitely think about a lot and struggle with a lot. So whenever I feel like I can relate to a song like this, or feel like I've been seen by the artist or seen by the lyrics and really feel like a connection to the song for that reason, I think it makes it stand out to me more. So this is definitely one of my favorite solos. It provides me a lot of comfort, I think. The last song off of the comeback is the 3rd group song off of the album, and the English translation is Song of the Stars, but I know the Korean title is Byore Nore, which literally would translate to Stars Song. I think that Tomorrow by Together does a really wonderful job of always sharing the most beautiful and emotional songs about their relationship to MOA, and this one in particular I thought was just so beautiful and so full of emotion. It was very steeped in their Starseeker lore. It had a lot of callbacks to that, obviously Song of the Stars. And that's something that I appreciate so much about Tomorrow by Together, is that they're always connecting back to their universe and their lore that they have created ever since debut in every single one of their comebacks. And I think that that's something that I just appreciate about them so much, and it's something that I think they did a great job of with this comeback. And I think that Song of the Stars was a really wonderful way to wrap up this comeback, and I think that it was perfect at the end of the comeback. At first, I thought it was a little bit strange that they structured it as like 2 group songs and then the 5 solos and 1 more group song at the end, but I actually think that this one makes perfect sense at the end of the comeback. It was a really, really good way, I think, to wrap up this comeback and tie it with a nice little bow. Overall, I just think this was a very strong comeback for Tomorrow by Together. I really genuinely enjoyed all of the songs from this comeback. I think that this comeback showed a lot of growth for Tomorrow by Together as they continue to mature as artists and continue to be like vulnerable maybe with us and show that they're growing up just like we are. You know, I feel like this comeback was just really emotional. It felt, I don't know, I felt a stronger emotional connection to this comeback than I have to some of their previous ones. This one just feels more grown up in a way, and that was something that I really appreciated. I also really, really loved that every member got a solo on this comeback. I thought that that was really cool. Historically, I think that they kind of pair off or do trio songs. I'm not sure off the top of my head if they've done specifically, I know each of them has solo works, but I'm not sure if they've ever done solos on a group comeback before, so I thought that that was really cool. I would give this comeback an A+, 10 out of 10, no notes. I just truly, truly loved this comeback, and I really enjoyed listening to it and watching the music video for it. I think that that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching to the end if you have, and please remember to like and subscribe to Rara's K-pop Spot if you also enjoy K-pop. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more comeback reactions from me in the future, I mean, even if you don't want to see more comeback reactions from me, that's not going to stop me from doing them, but a little like and a subscribe never hurt anyone if you did enjoy this video. Tell me in the comments if you listened to this comeback all the way through, what is your favorite song from it? Bye friends, thank you for watching. 보아주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕 친구들. And I'm sure I have something that I can probably put in the bloopers, so we can go to bloopers now. 이제 블루퍼리로 이동할 수 있습니다. 죽이세요. 환영합니다. Why can I suddenly just not say 환영합니다 anymore? I love a little... God damn it, I have to flip the camera. The album comes out. Oh my gosh, my computer screen is disgusting. Hang on. I think that sounded so weird. For Beautiful Strangers. Is it Beautiful Strangers plural? Who am I kidding? This will not be the last time I do this. Okay, my arm kind of feels like it's gonna fall off now. Okay, bye. I couldn't decide how I wanted to hold up the number 8 for the last song on the comeback, and this was where the sleep really, really started to hit. The focus? Is it focused? Quel est le meilleur? Sexy little tune.